What's going on, y'all? Cree here with another replay from our DB tournament on Discord. Before getting into the action, shout out to our sponsors: Evolve, Workout, Apparel, Inversive, and W. Use code ISGT10 for 10% off of your premier gaming caffeine supplement today. We have Dinomorphia versus Spright. Okay, alright. This is going to be a game of all time. We know how Dinomorphia rolls in these tournaments, but Spright gets to start with the Beaver for the Angler. I don't think much has changed. Blue for Jet. Nothing beats a Jet 2 Holiday. Go for Gigantic. Impulse on the Gigantic effect. Alright. Jet comes down. Add Starter. Link off in the Sprint. Sprint effect for Angler. Angler for Beaver. Go for Melfi. Grab Caddy. Set 2. Effect end phase of Caddy to beam itself out. We have Starter for Double Cross. Personally, I would have hit the starter button here during the end phase rather than save it for the interrupt, just because it's going to lock you out of the synchro play with Caddy. Alright, top deck Dinomorphia domain. We know how this goes. And the main end phase, we're going to start it for Carrot. Cool. Alright. Top deck the Ash. Go into main 1. Normal summon the Mirror Mage. Cool. Go into Gig. On summon, we're going to domain. I imagine this gets met with the Ash Blossom. Little do we know there is a second domain. And we also have alert. But we do have to Ash this. And that's going to be it for game 1. On to game 2. Alright. Duality, Dominator, Domain, Impulse, Theresia, Dusters, Jet, Impulse, Starter, Freeze, and Chains. Okay, that's cool. Duality to start. Grab Mind Drain. Oh boy. Theresia. Set the Frenzy. Set 5 pass. Alright, this time we have Domain and Frenzy. Main 1, they're going to Mind Drain. They're going to Duster, they're going to Chain Frenzy. Chain Dominus, Impulse on the Frenzy. Domain is going to be able to resolve, however. For Kentrigina. And we're going to be able to do the full thing anyways. Alright, started here, chain Kentrigina. And Rextrum comes down. Alright, Carrot's on the board. Going to Mosquito. Oh no. Also, you take no battle that all monsters. When the attack is declared, detaching material, place a hallucination counter, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of one monster with a hallucination counter. Alright. So you can no longer activate the effect of that Mosquito. Alright, set Impulse, and we're gonna pass. Worth noting that we impulsed anyways from hand. If I'm not on crack, right? So like that Mosquito would have been illegal anyways. Top deck Illusion Gate. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Here, I think we have to steal the Rextrum, right? Otherwise, he just tutors out another Kentrigina. On-res Rextrum trigger. Summon Theresia. Theresia sets alert. Link in the Sprint. Sprint sends Angler. Angler for Beavers. Go to Gig. Ferret Flames here. Set 1 pass. Alert. Chain of Impulse. Alright. Made the Typhon. Set the Mind Drain. Pass. Set Jet. Pass. Oh, that's sad. Bounce the Jet. Punch for game. Alright, on to game 3. This time Spright gets the start. Dominus Swamp Frog cross out Spright Gamma Burst. Dominus is our only break. Yeah, that's yikes. Alright. So Mirror Mage tutor the Continuous. Continuous to summon the Mirror Mage. They're going to Impulse. We're going to cross out the Impulse. Go to Gig. Songs of the Dominators comes down. When I activate a monster effect on the field, negate that effect, and if you have a trap card in your graveyard, you can add a Dominus card from your deck to your hand. You could Ash that, dude. You could have Ashed that. Unless you're saving it for the follow-up of potential domain on your turn, I guess? But yeah, I would have Ashed that and just resolved this and gone full combo, more or less, right? Anyways, Diplo's dumped the Rezia. We're going to take 6. Diplo's effect trigger. We're going to Dominus Impulse it. Set Intact. Set Impulse. Set Soul. Set Gravekeeper's Trap Hole. Pass. Pay half for Soul. Down comes Zark. We're just going to pass. We're not going to attempt to Gig. Well, we do know they have Impulse, so that makes sense. Battle phase, they're going to punch over the Gig. Tag out for Arc Ray. Top deck the Penny. This is bad. This is very bad. Top deck the Rezia. The Rezia sets Frenzy. 40 direct. Top deck Beaver. And that's going to be it. Ladies and gents, the only thing I would have changed, I would have Ashed that song as a denominator so quick. But it is what it is. I'll make mistakes. Unless they saw something I didn't. But as always, y'all, hit that like button if you enjoyed today's gameplay. Comment down below what you would have done differently if you were either pilot. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already. And as always, until next time, have a good time.